It's so important to maintain a clean and healthy vagina. And one of the ways that we can do this, and first we'll talk about the difference between the vulva and the vagina. The vulva is the outer part of our genitals. So this is the labia minora, this is the labia majora. So the bigger outer lips, the inner lips are the labia minora. You have the hood of the clitoris, then you have the urethral canal, which is just below the clitoris, and then you have the lips or the opening of the vagina which goes into the vaginal canal. Right. The vagina is part of the vulva, but the vulva is not part of the vagina. So they are two different entities. And so now I'm going to talk about how to clean your vulva. Your vulva has a lot of lips and it's very intricate and there's a lot of pubic hair. And so what you want to do is you want to maintain hygiene, because I think as women in modern society, we wear a lot of tight pants, we wear panties, we wear thongs. And when we go in for a shower, it's really important that you use water to completely cleanse the area. And you can use a fragrance-free mild soap, but water is still good enough if you don't feel comfortable using soap. And so when you're cleaning it, what you want to do is you want to start taking a little bit of water and washing in between the lips. If you don't wash in between the lips, what can happen is you can have an accumulation of something called smegma, which is again completely normal. It's just a buildup of like dead cells, moisture, sweat, and it looks a little whitish. So people might mistake that as like a vulval infection or something. But if you haven't cleaned your vulva and properly, it can cause kind of a buildup. Another good practice is if you want to trim your pubic hair down to what's manageable for you, I think that's great. And now talking about the vagina, as I had mentioned, the vagina is self-cleaning, which means that it has its own ecosystem inside. It knows what it's about. It's running its own ship, and you don't need to interfere. Interfering will only cause future infections, and it's going to make it worse. And so leave it alone unless you are a trans person. And if you have a neo-vagina and you've had like vaginal reconstruction, then at that point you do need to douche and you need to clean regularly. But if you have a natal vagina, if it's something that you are a cis woman, don't clean it.